The mysterious murder of Jacob Monroe. Opening scene, the camera slowly zooms into a dimly lit alley in a quiet suburban town. A faint drizzle falls as the sound of distant thunder echoes. The eerie atmosphere sets the stage for a tale of deceit, betrayal, and mystery. The protagonist, Jacob Monroe, was a charismatic man in his late 30s, known for his warm smile and his passion for storytelling. As an aspiring filmmaker, he had begun making waves in the independent cinema scene. But beyond his creative talents, Jacob had a deep love for animals and spent much of his free time volunteering at local wildlife shelters. To the outside world, Jacob seemed to have it all: friends, ambition, and a promising future. However, no one knew about the dark secrets that lurked in the shadows of his seemingly perfect life: the disappearance. The story takes a grim turn in mid-February when Jacob's family realizes he hasn't been in touch for several days. At first, they believe he's caught up in work, but when his calls go unanswered and his usually active social media accounts go silent, concern grows. Jacob's mother, Linda, recalls, "He would always text me every day, even if it was just to say he was busy. When days went by without a word, I knew something was wrong." The investigation. When authorities began their search, strange details emerged. Jacob's home appeared untouched, with his belongings left as if he had planned to return. His car, parked neatly in the driveway, added to the confusion. But the most alarming clue came from Jacob's closest friends, who noticed peculiar posts on his social media accounts, posts that didn't match his usual tone. The language was off, and the photos seemed out of character. Detective Amanda Carter, leading the investigation, knew this case wasn't just about a missing person. "Something about this felt staged," she said. "It was as if someone wanted us to think Jacob was still out there." The discovery 3 months into the search, a chilling discovery is made. A landlord clearing out a rental property finds a large locked trunk in the backyard. Suspicious of its weight and smell, he contacts the police. Inside the trunk, authorities find Jacob's body, wrapped in multiple layers of cloth and plastic. The condition of the body suggests that it had been there for weeks. The once bright and vibrant life of Jacob Monroe had been extinguished in the most horrific way imaginable. The suspects. As the investigation deepens, attention turns to Jacob's inner circle. Among the suspects are two individuals Jacob had recently befriended: Ryan Grayson and Evelyn Torres. Both had gained Jacob's trust, claiming to be partners in a new film project. However, police uncover a web of lies. Ryan and Evelyn had no intentions of creating a film. Instead, they had manipulated Jacob into investing large sums of money into a fake project. When Jacob began to question their intentions, tensions rose. According to witnesses, the last time Jacob was seen alive, he was arguing with Ryan in a local cafe. The motive. The motive for Jacob's murder becomes clear: greed. Ryan and Evelyn, desperate to cover their tracks, decided to silence Jacob permanently, but their hasty actions left behind crucial evidence: receipts, emails, and even CCTV footage that tied them to the crime. The aftermath. Jacob's tragic death sends shockwaves through the community. Vigils are held in his memory, with friends and family sharing stories of his kindness and creativity. His mother, Linda, vows to keep his legacy alive. "He was taken from us too soon," she says during a televised interview, "but I want the world to remember him for his talent, his heart, and the joy he brought to everyone he met." Ryan and Evelyn are eventually arrested and charged with murder, fraud, and conspiracy. Justice is served, but the loss of Jacob Monroe leaves a void that can never be filled. Closing scene. The final shot shows a montage of Jacob's happiest moments. directing a film set, laughing with friends, and caring for animals at a wildlife shelter. The screen fades to black as these words appear. A life lived with purpose is a life that can never be forgotten. A message for the audience. The story of Jacob Monroe is a reminder of the dangers of manipulation and deceit. It highlights the importance of safeguarding trust and being vigilant in personal and professional relationships. If you or someone you know is facing similar challenges, don't hesitate to seek help